Hello, and welcome to Legends of Aethoria, a collection of tales from a land filled with magic and mayhem, political intrigue and downfalls, heroes and heroines saving the day, and monsters and beasts plunging it back to peril. This legend is carried out by Stimpius, the thieving Kenku Ranger, Laucian, the conceited Eldrin Wizard, and Blaze Butler, the captivating Tabaxi Bard. Join us as we relive history and discover dangers, pitfalls, and stupid decisions that made Aethoria the legend it is today.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Legends of Aethoria. Now this week is going to be a little bit different. We are missing our Tabaxi. His healing is taking a little bit longer than the others. But you guys, there was a little mini episode before this, on the one where you guys died. I ended up cutting out the whole part where you actually learned that you did not die, and that'll be a little mini episode. So you guys awoke again, and after spending a week with Sierra and Tom, you've had time to learn more about yourselves as well, and you've also been able to learn more about Aethoria. And thanks to your mystical host, you are now stronger than you were before. And I'd love to hear how you guys gained that strength. Did you?
I drank some juice and did some sit-ups.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
That's a reference neither of you got. Get fucked.
No. Sorry. What is it from?
I guess you'll never know.
Okay. Well, I just gained more spells. I had our friend teach me what. Is he magical, like, at all? I don't even know.
Oh, Sierra? Yeah, he's one of the Arcana mages.
Oh yeah.
Fucking wither.
I know, but he doesn't. He looks like, I don't know if he'd know, like, I don't know. Anyway, I learned some spells from
You
him,
got some
including some fireball and hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, I'm sure you learned how to handle some fireballs hanging out with him.
Oh yeah, I did. His balls were fire. I mean, his fire were balls. Wait, no.
Ooh, Laucian's a little flustered. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so he also asks you guys if there's anything at all you want to know about Aethoria, its history, or anything like that. You've got a week or so journey still, and you'd like to help however you can.
Yo, sir, I haven't seen one other Kenku the entire time I've been here. What the fuck's up with that?
Oh, well, you see, most Kenku actually stayed down in the southern regions. You seem to have spent most of your time up in the north.
Fair enough. I just,
Yeah,
I
dude, come on.
I just need a brother or a sister to chill with. But...
Sister.
Alright, you guys can ask any question at all.
Do you know how old the tree is in my head?
Yeah, ask him about your fucking tumor.
Oh, good old Stumpy. Let me see here. And he puts his paw kind of on your head, and you kind of black out for a second.
Like, never mind. Yeah, continue.
And he goes, oh, he is roughly over 1,000 years old.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions for me?
Yo, wait, you just got Bill Cosby'd by a cat person.
Yes, I did. Man, I'm sure there's something I want to ask, but I can't think of anything right now.
How far are we from our destination, homeboy?
Oh, it depends where you wish to go.
Fuck, I don't remember the name of the place we were going.
Well, let me look at the map here. We are headed to... That map doesn't have names. The Forgotten Shores.
Oh, yes, the Forgotten Shores. You are about a month and a half away from there.
Rick.
Still got a ways. Alright.
But you guys get to hang out with me a little longer, so not all as
I
bad.
like the sound of that.
You're the only one.
All right, any other questions for you?
What can we expect to see when we arrive?
It is a shore. You will probably see some water and some fish.
Okay, I see the flaws in my question now. Never mind. Okay. Thank you, sir.
And I hate to tell you guys this, but your friend here seems to be struggling a little bit more than you were when
Oh, that's okay. Let
with
him
healing.
struggle.
That sounds
It's
about
fine.
right.
Yeah.
Understandable. Tom will take excellent care of him.
Nice.
So,
Honestly, you can have him. You can just kind of keep him once we get there.
well, should his body fail, I could use different parts for different experiments, but only time will tell.
Oh, I'm sure you'd keep some parts for some experiments, bud.
Do you want some of my parts?
I don't have much use for elvish parts, unfortunately. I do have a whole
Okay.
storeroom full.
But he has a tree tumor. Come on, you can use him for something.
Yeah. Isn't that so cool?
That is interesting. We will talk more about that.
Yes, we will.
What the hell are we doing?
I don't know. I
So,
can't think of any questions. So
that's fine. That's fine. So, over probably the next week or so, you guys get to wander around the mansion more. Did I only put one picture in because I didn't have. Oh wait, I didn't actually put you in there. Here you go.
Wow.
So this is kind of the main room,
Wow.
and this is in a carriage. I just want you to remember that.
Oh,
A magic carriage.
it's like the TARDIS.
It's like the magic school bus.
Dude, I get that. I am such a fucking tard fan.
So, anyways, over the course of a week, you guys go and you're able to wander through the carriage slash
Wait.
mansion.
Did
Serious?
you join for a half second?
He's on the mobile.
Oh. The hell?
He probably
You just hear him from the bed go.
yeah. He moans a little bit.
Okay, so you guys get to explore the mansion slash carriage, and you notice that each door for each room has a different looking keyhole and lock to it. Now, you can get into most of them, but there is one door that is kind of tucked away that you cannot get into. However, you've seen Sierra go in there quite a few times, and the way he unlocks it is he takes this quicksilver little rod off of his necklace and inserts it in there, and it just kind of melds into the lock, and then he goes in and immediately shuts it behind him. It's a very, very heavy door, and the door is actually about the same color as the surrounding walls, allowing it to hide at the end of a very forgettable hallway.
Interesting. I'm gonna go up and knock on the door he went through.
Occupied.
I guess I found the bathroom. I don't know.
I will be with you in one moment, my friend. And
Okay.
he comes up and opens the door and quickly shuts it behind him, and you see some red mist just kind of escape the room as he closes it. Well, what can I do for you, my friend?
So I just have a question about our journey.
Oh, yes, of course.
So we're just vibing with you and we're headed towards the Forgotten Shores, or do we need to are we separate? Are you coming with us to the Forgotten Shores?
Unfortunately, I do try to stick to the Blistering Hills regions, or what was previously known as the Golden Plains.
Okay.
So I will take you about to the edge of the plains, or the hills, as they say. And then I think it'd be best that we part ways.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Oh, of course.
And
Is
how,
there
how
anything?
far of a journey? Wow. How much longer do we have until we reach the edge of the Blistering Hills?
He said a month a week ago.
Well, no, I thought that was to the Forgotten Shores.
Oh.
So, we have a week until we get to the end of the hills, and then we have you will have about a month, depending on what happens to you and what routes you take to get to the Forgotten Shores.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. Is there anything else I can do for you, my friends?
What? No.
Excellent. Well, make yourselves at home. I have some business to attend to. And he takes that quicksilver rod, reinserts it into the keyhole, and then quickly goes in, and some more red mist escapes, and the door is shut.
Red mist of legend.
I wish I had stocked gaseous form.
Okay, so you guys kind of go over this week. You become good friends with Tom as well. Blaze seems to have kind of hit a plateau in his health. He seems to be stabilizing, but he's still kind of in a coma. So, as you guys spend your week here, you notice that the temperature outside is getting a little bit cooler than what it was. It's still rather warm, but it's getting cooler. And one morning, Sierra comes into the room you're all staying in. He goes, "My friends, I do believe I have something to show you that you may be interested in. I think I can trust you at this point."
Yeah, totally. What's up, homeboy?
Follow me if you will.
Okay.
And then he walks in front of you guys and just kind of takes you over to what we're going to call the Forgotten Door. And he turns back to you and he says, "Do not touch anything in this room. Behind this door lies many dangers in various forms. If you touch them, dire consequences could follow you. And you may have it worse than your friend."
Are there shiny, invaluable looking things beyond the door?
And he gives you kind of a devilish grin. He's like, "Yes, many, many shiny items."
I probably shouldn't go in, bud. You don't know me too well.
I'll gladly go in alone with him. I'm so down to do that.
Oh, you would be.
Okay.
So,
I'll come in, but I'll try and restrain.
so
No,
Stimpy,
it's really okay if you want to stay outside. I have no problem.
You know what, Whit? I'll play into you. I'll hang out by the door. I'll let you shoot your shot.
Okay. So he goes, "Laucian, do you wish to enter?"
Yes.
Perfect. And he turns and he opens the door and he's like, "When I open this, we must go quickly in." So he opens the door, he rushes you and him in, and then shuts it right behind you. The light in the room is very low, with many tables and seemingly random objects upon them. "You see, my good friend, I travel the lands of Aethoria, constantly seeking new treasures and magical items. However, upon my journeys I have found many difficult items, many very dangerous items, and I desire the ability to have them be mine. So I have created this gas. Some would say it's very akin to magic, but it's ironic because it actually neutralizes any magical properties. It doesn't fully neutralize them, so they are still there. However, it neutralizes them enough that I am able to go in and take control of whatever enchantment or curse may be upon them. Some, however, only seem to be getting stronger in this mist. Now, I wanted to...
Magical items?
Yes, yes, unfortunately, some seem to feed off of this mist that I have created. And you notice that the room is very kind of full of this red mist. Now, having talked to your friends for the last several weeks and just noticing some things, I know that you do have some magical items in your possession.
Yes, we do. Wait, we do? What magical items do we have?
Well,
Oh, I have my Knife of Nothic.
for one, that beautiful eye, that ring, your friend's bow,
Oh yeah. I have a
and your friend's fox. I'm very interested in the fox.
What? What was that?
I can hear you guys through the door. I don't have any magical items.
It's Stimpy with like a glass up to the door.
He's got his nose shoved up to the.
I have my beak poking out under it.
Sierra goes, "Oh, 1 second," and he goes and opens the door, and he kind of pulls Stimpius in. How nice of you to join us.
I nudge Wit's arm and I wink at him like, oh. Make your move.
So, Stimpy, as you come in here, you see that there are just dozens and dozens of tables filled with shiny objects.
How shiny we talking?
Let Stimpy do this for a second. I have to go switch my laundry. So
Okay.
I'll be right back.
How shiny we talking?
Some things are very, very shiny. I'm going to have you roll a D100 to see what your eyes latch onto first.
Remind me how I do that in Roll20.
Yes, so I believe you hit.
Roll 1. Okay. So, slash 1D.
Oh.
No?
Yeah, so they should do slash roll 1D100. It should do it. Like, I got a 52.
Wait, did I type it in wrong? Do you need spaces?
I didn't
you
see
probably
you
need to...
type anything in here.
Oh, it just says just unrecognized command slash roll 1D100.
Yeah, there.
A space.
Yeah, there's a space.
Oh, okay. So 52. We'll go with yours.
Perfect. All right, so the first thing that your eyes kind of latch onto is a very shiny penny.
A penny.
So Sierra notices your interest, and he kind of follows your gaze, and he goes, "Now this is a very interesting coin." And then he explains, essentially, if you get a nat 1 on a perception check, roll 1d4. On a 4, you find a lucky penny. The next time you roll a nat 1, you get to re-roll, and the lucky penny becomes normal copper.
So it lets me I can potentially negate a nat 1.
Yes.
That's Wit. He's showing me a shiny penny. Please restrain me.
Has he stated that it's like a cursed rate?
It's not cursed.
Not have
I don't care if it's cursed or not. Restrain me. I'm probably gonna try and take it because it sounds cool.
So he said that you
offering it
can
to you, or is he just explaining?
you can trade. He doesn't work with gold. He trades everything. So if you have something he'd be interested in, he'd probably trade it to you. There's also 99 more items. If you guys, I'd honestly,
The D100.
I had honestly planned the session. A lot of it was you guys just kind of looking through these items.
Okay.
So take your time.
Would he trade in jewels? I have some jewels.
I do like jewels. What jewels do you have, my friend?
I just have a random assortment of jewels that I don't even remember where I got, but they're just still chilling in my inventory.
You got them from the Baron's house. You stole them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. They were a reward for a quest there, bud.
No, well, I could be persuaded. Let's look around some more. Let's see if you.
I have something that I think you'll really like. So
Oh, do say.
it is a limited edition I Heart Halcyon T-shirt.
I thought were you the only one that didn't?
You
He
and
didn't-
Jacob
he didn't give
gave
him.
to the goblins.
Oh.
I still have mine.
I see.
I do like a limited edition, and this does look incredibly comfortable.
But yeah, let's look at some more items.
Yes, of course. But that offer is not on the table, no? Or not off the table.
It's not off the table. No,
We'll keep the penny in mind.
Perfect.
Wait, did you hear what the penny does?
Yes.
Which would be helpful for one of you idiots. And how often you get nat ones.
I don't get nat ones. I just roll low. I don't think I've rolled a nat one like once.
You've rolled a couple of
I
them.
probably have.
Like,
There's a whole episode I contributed to you and Jake stabbing each other.
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah, do you not recall?
I
dipshit.
recall now.
I just roll low. I'm not fucking go fuck yourself.
Well, I rolled a 33 if we want to look at it up.
33.
Yeah, let's look at it.
So, Laucian, you noticed a lantern sitting on one of the tables with a tiny little mephit inside. Let me send you guys a picture of a mephit. Oh, this is a good one. Maybe if it'll let me. Come on.
There's my number after you're done with the lantern.
Perfect. And this method notices you looking at him, and he's like, "Yes, come over here.
What?
Free me."
I step forward cautiously, and I ask Sierra what the deal with this guy is.
Well, this one is. It seems that someone decided to take this little beast and stick him in a lantern and see how well it worked.
That's it.
Now, the method ended up convincing the others to kill themselves, so he is here. However,
Oh.
he has such a bright light that he is able to cast out light near 100 feet, and he cannot be extinguished. I usually just ignore him.
On Twitter and to try and kill yourself.
This guy's a Twitter troll.
Yeah.
His voice reaches thousands of miles. Anyway, I feel like we don't usually have an issue with light. We have
You got
dark
your
vision,
magic.
typically. We got magic.
Yeah.
I have lots of
we'll be
fire
alright.
spells. I think I'd rather not get convinced to kill myself.
So, Stimpy, with yours, you're looking around and you notice the decomposed head of a giant elk. And you actually end up making eye contact with it.
How
And it
did you
roars
start talking?
ominously. It's been reanimated by necromancy.
It's
Now,
just the head.
I'm going to have you roll a DC, or I'm going to have you roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, huh? So that'd be this one's a 20.
Yep, so you'll use your D20.
Oh fuck. So I get an 11. My
Okay.
wisdom.
So when this happens, you are frightened out of your mind, and you just kind of go "Ah!" and hide behind Laucian. And Sierra goes, "I'm terribly sorry, my friend," and he covers the elk's eyes. He says, "This was a tool by a very, very terrifying necromancer. You see, when one makes eye contact with the elk, they most are frightened. However, it can only be done once, and then it must be recharged, per se, by dipping it into fresh blood." And as he says this, he dips into a vat next to the table and pulls it back up, and there's just sopping blood.
Huh.
I don't
mean,
want
that's-
to carry around a half-dead elk head.
I was about to say,
A
like,
large item.
I'm sure scaring things is useful, but that's a big sucker. Like, does it even have like the antlers and shit? And like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a big boy. That's like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a spell that can do that. Anyway, yeah, no.
all right, your turn. Wit. You go look at something.
Okay. Roll my dice. I got a 58.
58. So, you see a rather interesting book that you're drawn to. And Sierra goes, this one is one of my favorites. I've been trying to figure out how to have it accept me as its new master. You see, this was a book written and created by a very mischievous wizard. Now, this is what I've nicknamed the misspell book. It is a book of arcane knowledge that allows you, or whoever is reading it, to quickly change one letter in a spell that someone is using against you to cause a different effect. So essentially you can use this book as a reaction to change one letter in the attacker's magic spell and cause a different effect. So let's say someone casts Fireball at you. You could misspell it to Furball, and they would just throw a giant furball at you. Does that make sense?
That's dope as hell.
That seems pretty neat. Does it? Do you have to be able to make like another word out of it, or
Yes.
can you just turn?
Okay, so
Fireball into-
sorry, I guess I had I counted. I spelled wrong in my head. So you use the reaction to change one letter in the attacker's magic spell to cause a different effect.
Interesting.
So,
Okay.
like, if someone was
I'm trying to
casting
think of, like-
Fireball, it could be Fireballed. And all of a sudden, like, his hair gets burned off or something.
Yeah.
Are you clever enough to take advantage of that with?
That's so cool. I'm trying to like go through some of my spells to see like what I could do.
So this is if someone's attacking you.
I
You
know,
use
but,
this
like just
reaction.
like as a
Just,
like,
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
like okay, but is it an action or a reaction?
Reaction.
Instead.
Okay.
It does require attunement. I don't
Okay,
know.
I'm
how
not
to do
attuned to
it.
anything, so I'll take
Yeah.
this slot. I guess that's pretty cool. I mean, that's yeah. Somebody casts ice knife at me. It's now.
A rice knife. Or I would even let you add or remove one letter. So you could have it be the nice knife. Just a knife that like compliments you.
and then the DM just has to like bullshit from whatever it does to me.
Yes.
I love this item. What do you want for it?
Well, this is one of my favorites. What do you have to trade? I do know that you have that limited edition shirt.
I have a greater potion of healing. I have my I Heart Halcyon shirt. I have a little bag of regular sand.
Interesting.
and I
Are
have
we sure that it's
My Eye of
regular
a
sand?
Nothic.
Now that could do me many, many great wonders. Let's see. I don't run into many Nothics, surprisingly, you think I would. But they don't really like the blistering heels, it would seem.
Then you wouldn't think that you'd find a lot of them.
So the
Guy.
the Nothics are attracted to magical items as well. That's the only reason why he's saying you would think that I would run into them.
Oh. I was just trying to poke a hole in your lore, but
Get
you
wrecked.
outsmarted me.
Yeah, I would be willing to part with my.
I would trade you the eye for the book.
That's a trait, sir.
So he hands you the book, and it will be a little rusty, so to speak, for a couple of days as it gets worn off of the mist. And he takes the Nothic eye, sets it on the table. He grabs some different bottles and tubes and
Ointment.
yeah, pretty much, and rubs them all over the eye, and you see the eye come to life and start shining, and he hurries and and puts a cloth over it and goes, "This will be a great little experiment. Thank you."
Yo, sir, you got anything that would lend itself well to a ranger who has a bunch of animals?
Oh, I do have
Or any new animals?
many things that I think you might like. Let me see here. Oh, there's so many items. Now, this one is very interesting, so to speak. And he takes you to a plain-looking wooden slingshot with an intricately carved handle. He says, "Once per day, the slingshot can fire any unmodified projectile and create a wide circular hole in any non-magical, non-living object or barrier." So you create a 1d20 foot wide circular hole on any non-magical, non-living object or barrier.
Huh.
Then he quickly takes you and he's like, "I do also have these sandals. I don't know how much they would help you, though. These are Joshua's sandals. They are a pair of leather sandals that allow you to actually walk on water."
I don't, he must know me so well. He knows I don't like water. I mean, those are both good, and I'll keep them in mind. Just because I have this running thing of collecting every animal I find, do you have any critters, by any chance?
I do not, actually.
But
And then Stimpy,
His elk head might count.
I don't want to carry around a half-dead elk carcass.
Stimpy, do you have Cat with you?
I always have Cat with me.
So you look down, and having been in this mist, you notice that there's no longer anything in your bag, but there's a very intricate embroidery of a fox on the outside of the bag.
No!
Remember, it doesn't permanently affect anything. Just give it a day or so, and Cat will be back to its normal self.
That's been embroidered fox.
You son of a bitch, what'd you do to Cat?
Oh no, I did not do anything. This is his natural state. Do you not remember when you picked him up?
He's always just been a fox in a bag that runs around in circles when I let him out. You fucking monster.
He will be back. As long as he leaves the mist, he will be good too.
Better be fucking right about that.
Now,
Swear to God.
if you would trade him to me, I could perhaps learn how to separate his soul from the bag.
But I want the fox back if I do that.
I'm afraid you'd have to trade me something back for him then.
Yeah, then go fuck yourself, bud.
Did you guys want to roll for some? There are a lot of items on here. You guys have barely
I don't know if
scratched
I
the
have
surface.
anything else to really trade, unless he wants my shirt.
He did say he did want your shirt.
Okay. I'll roll again.
Here.
Unless Stimpy, did you decide any of those items? Did you want any of them?
There's, like I said, there's also tons and
Wait.
tons of other items.
Right. Why did it work?
It's slash roll, not roll slash.
Damn it. There's gotta be something in here that
55.
really fucking sings to me.
Well, here's one that you might like. Okay. So he takes you over to a very beautiful knife and fork set. And he goes, "This is a knife and fork made out of legendary mithril. Very small runes embedded into the handles. You see, when the fork is inserted into food or any non-living material, it allows the knife to cut through it with little to no resistance. It was actually made as a gift from a wife to her husband so that he wouldn't waste time sawing through her cooking like a log.
Okay.
So any non-living material, if you insert the fork into it, you can cut through it with a knife. With the knife.
How sturdy is the fork? Could we, like, be smartasses and, like, hammer the fork into, like, a log blocking a door and then just cut through the log easy?
Yes.
Will the fork ever... How likely is the fork to break?
So this is mithril. So if you remember from Lord of the Rings, it's the same... Like, this is a very, very, very strong thing. It's, like, as strong as, like, dragon scale.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty... that could... You could really get into some mischievous business with that.
Yeah,
That sounds
like...
fun.
Like, what say you, Catman, to this bag of assorted jewels for it?
I will make you a deal. You give me these jewels that I could possibly use to enchant some items or make my life easier and trade with foolish people who don't realize what they have. And with the amount of jewels here, I will I'll let you have another item.
Why did you say that?
Well, clearly you seem to have some better plans for this knife and fork than the original owner had.
Oh, okay. I thought you were calling me stupid for wanting it. Sorry, bud.
No, I would never insult your great intelligence, my friend.
So I can have the knife and fork and another for the jewels, you say?
That is correct. And if you were to part with your dear fox,
No.
I would give you 5
Already
items.
Already no.
Very well. I respect that.
Though Cat, you could be forgiven for forgetting Cat exists. He means a lot to me.
Oh, I remember he exists.
That was for the audience.
Oh.
But yes.
Okay.
I appreciate that you...
We just broke the fourth wall.
That I did.
Whoa.
Alright, let's see what that one is. And take the jewels off my thing.
I just spilled chocolate over myself.
So there is one that's an animal in here, Stimpy.
Yes. What is it?
He takes you over to this little fey-looking animal that kind of looks like a toy, and it has big, creepy eyes. And he says, "This is what I've named the Furby. You see, the Furby can store one spell of any level and cast it autonomously a given number of minutes later. Any creature can cast a spell of any level into the Furby by reciting the spell while staring into the Furby's eyes, and then saying how many minutes later they want the spell to activate. If the Furby can't hold the spell is expended without effect. The spell uses the slot level, spell save DC, spell attack bonus, and spellcasting ability of the original caster, but is otherwise treated as if you cast the spell. Once this Furby spell is expended, it can no longer be used for this purpose, but it will repeat random snippets of dialogue."
Wait, so you can only do that thing once?
Yes, and this is literally a Furby.
Does it actually look like a real living Furby?
It looks like a living Furby.
Oh boy.
Terrifyingly so.
I know I'm all about the critters, but no, that can fuck right off. Unless you want it wet.
No, I don't know. No, I don't have anything to trade for it, and it's only one spell.
Yeah, it's...
So, Sierra was interested in your sand, and you still have the shirt. You didn't trade the shirt for anything.
I thought I
Did
traded
you?
the shirt for the book. I wanted the book.
I thought you
No,
traded
you traded
something
the
else.
eyeball.
Yeah, you traded the eyeball for
You're
the book.
right. Oh, I do have the shirt still. Also, my sand, I have it in my inventory. It's literally just a bag of sand.
As far as you know.
The description says a small bag of sand typically found in a scholar's pack. Little bag of sand.
I'm just putting out there that Sierra was interested in your sand.
Okay.
Tell
I wanna
what
roll.
number 40 is. You're walking along, you're hearing them.
fine.
You can roll the next one, but you're hearing these two. You can make an offer.
Okay.
Did you roll the 40? There's so
Yes.
many rolls. Okay. 40 is... Zero takes you over to this and he says, now this is a interesting thing that honestly does not seem that dangerous. I just put it in here because I don't know what else I would do with it. So it's a fist-sized glass ball that spills 1d20 plus 5 feet of grease when and where it shatters. It's literally just a ball of grease that splatters a bunch of grease. It's a
what
grease
kind of
grenade.
grease?
Literally just like animal
is that-
fat grease.
Is it flammable?
It is very, yes, it is flammable.
I can see some usefulness in it, but it's a one-time thing. What are your thoughts, Wit? Do you need anything to? Do you need to break this over your head and lube yourself up?
No, I exude natural lube.
Oh.
I see. Okay, Wit, you go ahead and roll, you big fucking crybaby.
Okay, thanks. 43.
Okay, I'm seeing a pattern in like how this fucking website rolls. Not a fan.
So
It's rigged.
I used my
he
dice.
he
How the hell did you use your dice? You don't have a D100.
There's a D100 that's in multiples of 10s.
yeah. So it's a percentile
And then
die.
I have a percentile die, and then I have a D10. It's
Oh.
like regular 0 through 9, and I roll both of them. And
What? That's wild. Sorry, I'm sorry for assuming you didn't.
Get wrecked.
That's
Okay.
so smart.
So Sierra takes you over to these beautiful earrings. Well, it's actually just one earring. And he says, you see this earring? It telepathically describes whatever is visible in front of the wearer, whether they can see it or not. It was made by a child prodigy for their blind mother who worked tirelessly in order to pay for their magical education. It grants 60 feet of blind sight.
That's pretty gnarly, Wit.
it's what is it again? You said it's a ring?
It's an earring.
So, like, if you're blind, you could put on this earring and see 60 feet in front of you.
I'm not blind.
But it'll describe anything you're looking at. So if we stumble across something we don't know what it is, it'll describe it to you, and maybe you can.
Probably just visually. It's not gonna be like.
Yeah, it'll describe it visually.
I don't know.
That was a good thought, though, Stimpy.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I mean, I don't have ears, so I don't think this would work. Because I'm the only one that can't see in the dark.
So no, I don't. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So like, it could be useful to me, but I don't have ears.
This is correct. You do not have ears.
Well, I do, but they don't.
Yeah, I
they're
don't
not
know if you
extruded
do.
out.
Yeah, I don't know if you could wear an earring.
Did you guys know you can see owls' eyeballs through their ear?
I did know that actually. I
It's the
saw a
back there.
video of it. I was like, that's whack.
Scary. Anyway. I'm saddened that I don't have ears because this would actually be useful.
I'm looking at art of Kenku's jewelry, and it looks like some of them pierce their beak.
You could do
I
that.
don't think would that count? How the hell do you pierce a beak? It's fucking enamel.
I'll send the picture I just found.
If it looks cool, and if Connor says it would work, I might nab that earring.
I don't know if it would work for seeing in the dark.
Well, I mean, if it describes whatever I'm looking at, it would probably keep me from running into walls or something.
But like if you're looking at it, if you don't already have dark vision, I would say that you probably just see darkness, if that makes sense.
Well, then how the hell does this help a blind person?
Because the blind person... Yeah, that's a good point. That's a
If
good
we
point.
have to find rules on whether or not this thing will work, I might nab this.
Yeah, it seems like it's a little too much trouble for what it's worth.
I don't know.
Here, I'll keep it on the back burner. Go ahead and roll again with it.
Okay.
I can hear you whimpering in the corner, fucking crying to roll.
42.
42.
Number 15.
So you notice in the corner of the room a very creepy looking doll. And Sierra says, now this is a very interesting doll, so to speak. It was made for a little girl with a terrible, terrible sickness. However, it was not finished in time. And what this doll does, when the owner of the doll fails a third death saving throw, the doll will die in place of its owner.
Sounds pretty useful for you, Wit.
It's like a free get out of death card.
That's very powerful.
Sounds perfect for you, Wit. Seeing as how you've almost died like 3 times.
Wow, that's... How big is the doll?
It's
Like
this,
Barbie size, or like...
it's like
weird,
Raggedy
like,
Ann.
Annabelle size?
Raggedy Ann.
Okay.
Is it how heavy is it? Is it a cloth doll, porcelain?
It's a cloth doll.
No, okay. So not very heavy.
Okay, so yeah, I can pack that.
Here, since I'm such a good friend, I'll use my credit for my second thing and I'll get that
No,
for Wit.
no, I can trade my shirt. You wanted my shirt?
Trade your shirt or your sand then. Okay, I was just
Yeah.
trying to be nice, but alright.
No, thank you. You don't. Okay. Zero, I would like this doll.
Are you sure, my friend? I mean, if you want, I guess.
Is there something you're not telling me about this?
Yeah, he's not telling us that it's gonna try and fucking kill us in our sleep or some shit.
It just makes you very sad. That is why I sit it in the corner.
I mean,
He makes you feel sad. Is that what you said?
the doll.
The doll will make you feel sad.
Oh.
I mean, I can carry.
So kind of think about how in Harry Potter when they had the Horcruxes, and the Horcruxes was like
Yeah.
make him pissed off.
Hmm.
It kind of gives you like a feeling of dread, almost, as so to speak, because it was made for a dying girl, so that the doll
that
would die
makes-
instead of her.
If we like wrap it up and carry it on a backpack, would it lessen the effect? Or
It
like-
probably won't. But I probably
No.
have to be like have it on my person to actually save me.
Yeah.
Well, what if you just drag it behind you until you're about to die, on like a rope?
You could do that, but it would still make you sad because you're still kind of in the vicinity of it, and
It's
you're,
just
you're the
so
owner.
I don't have to wear it. It's not.
It's an
It's-
AoE.
So it's essentially you're the owner of it. So the owner of it's sad.
I don't know if I want to be sad the whole rest of this campaign.
I mean, you can just wait until the next fight and then you'll use it.
Well, I have to like my character is literally going to die for me to be able to use that.
This is true.
That could
Which
be
has been fucking every fight.
It's been once. Because Connor made it impossible for us to win.
Do you recall the skeleton thing?
This is true.
Fairy?
I didn't fail 3 saves.
You did.
So remember when I hit you for just 6 damage? It was actually supposed to be 16 damage, so you really want to die. Just put that out there. But there also is still a lot of things. He takes you over to this ring and says, "Let's leave this doll for now." And he takes you to this beautiful ring that actually looks like it has some chemical burns all over it. He said, "This was a ring that I was actually able to retrieve from an alchemist who passed away. So the wearer of this ring, when they drink a healing potion, they receive an additional 1d6 of health."
Wow.
Oh!
Are there any negative effects to this ring?
It makes you.
No, but it will cost you a little bit. I think I would need both the shirt and the sand. However, some of the others you may just be able to trade with the shirt or the sand.
Stimpy, do you want this? How do you feel about it?
As of now, I'm not the one who I've never needed to use a healing thing mid-fight, I don't think.
That's true. If anything, I'm the guy that needs that because I'm freaking wimpy.
And you will, yeah. And if not, you can probably trade with Jake or something for it.
Okay.
Dude, Jake's gonna be pissed he missed this. We're getting all this fucking sick gamer loot.
I tried telling him.
Yeah, I'll trade.
Perfect. Would you... Okay, then I will take both the shirt and your bag of sand. So, he gets the shirt and the sand from you. The sand is just sand that you had picked up on your way to Dry Pier. And it's actually the exact sand that is used in part to make this red mist that he has. So that's why he wanted the sand. Because he doesn't go over to that side of Aethoria because in the short of it, he's not allowed to. So, yeah.
Okay.
Wow. And can you send me? Do you have like stat block images of this stuff?
No.
Or how do you have the information?
I will send that. Let's see here. There is one fun little item, and he goes to Stimpius. He's like, I know you were interested in the small copper coin earlier. Now, I do also have this coin. Now, this is a beautiful golden coin. And Stimpy, what you can do is, on a roll you would normally use a d20 for, you would flip this coin instead. Heads is a nat 20, tails is a nat 1. And it can be used twice per short rest.
So cool.
Homeboy, what do you want for it?
Well, it depends.
Can I use my credit, or do I need something else?
I'm afraid your jewels will not quite cover this. What other items do you have?
I do have this nice ornate gold chalice. I got some spikes from the thing you also got an eyeball from. I have a lizard claw from a lizard guy we hung out with.
Oh, interesting. I would trade it for the spikes and the lizard claw.
Deal. Done. Not
Perfect.
even close. Easy.
So you can use it twice per short rest. And then obviously if you do a long rest, you can still only use it twice. It doesn't like double. But yeah, if you use that instead of a roll, you can get a nat 20, but you can also just get a nat 1. So just be careful.
Yeah, no, the go big or go home. That's what this is. I love it.
Okay, so Stimpy, you still have one more item you can get with the remainder of your jewels, where you can keep the other half of your jewels. Wit, do you have anything else you can trade?
Not super, but I'm like fine with that.
Okay.
I mean,
I have my fungal ring. I don't know if I can even remove that actually, but
If you wanted,
I'm also gonna
if
keep it.
anyone could remove it, Sierra would be the one that could.
that's true. But I want to keep it. I
Okay.
very much like my thing.
so here, Wit.
I guess
already
I have one crystal I use for arcane focus, but I will not be getting rid of that.
Understandable.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else. So.
Okay. Let's see. There's also
All right, wizard.
a bag of holding that is really stinky.
Hey bud, why is that bag stinky as fuck?
So this, I'm not sure why this was created. So all that comes out of this when a character tries to use it are 3 d20 rats. If the bag is turned inside out or damaged, it disgorges 5 d100 rats, and the bag is destroyed. It's just a bag of endless rats.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's pretty hilarious. Alright, bud, is there anything... Here, I want to ask, is there anything in here that would be very useful for us when we get to the Forgotten Shore? Is there anything that would be particularly helpful to us?
Let me see. And he starts to wander back and forth across the tables. Let's see. I haven't read through all of these, so this one's pretty great. The Demagogue's Tie, a big red necktie that hangs down to the wearer's crotch. When worn, the tie causes the wearer's hair to become pale and wispy, and causes their skin to become orange and leathery. The wearer's intelligence is reduced to 3 while wearing the tie, and they use the word tremendous a lot. When the wearer speaks, everyone at earshot must make a DC 15 wisdom save, and everyone who fails will believe whatever the tie wearer has said, no matter how ridiculous.
That's funny.
That's got to be a reference to something, but I don't know what.
It's to Trump.
It's a reference to Trump. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I have it. Oh, okay, I get it.
Okay, let's see. There's so many things. Earring hole thrower, jack-o'-lantern.
Does the jack-o'-lantern make infinite candy? Because I would be interested in that.
Unfortunately, no. However, it can be used once to summon the Headless Horseman to fight alongside you. And if an ally is beheaded in combat, their head can be replaced with the pumpkin.
I mean, that's really cool. If it was like a used once a night thing, that'd be super worth it, because that's cool as fuck. But one time, man, oh.
Here's a fun one. So, this is a mimic coin. When swallowed, this coin will polymorph the user into a random non-magical object, item, or piece of furniture for 1d4 hours. The item the user turns into will be roughly the same size category as the user themselves.
Huh.
The item cannot be damaged or transported by any means, magical or otherwise. If touched by a living being's hand or other for them, the user transforms back into their original form.
I see. Does that interest you at all, Wit?
There's also these
I also don't have
mirrors
anything else.
of clever seeing. A pair of mirrors. One can see through the other as if they were an extra-dimensional tunnel between the two. However, nothing can pass through them.
Can they converse through them?
No, but like if you knew how to read lips, which would be really hard for you because you have a beak.
I was about to say, I don't think the guys can read beat.
Let's see here. There's the Ring of the Colonel. It makes the wearer intensely aware of any and all chickens within a 1-mile radius. The ring can allow the wearer to summon 1d20 chickens to attack an enemy for 1d4 bludgeoning damage once a day. But it must be recharged by licking all of one's fingers.
I want it. Well, shit. Hold on. Oh, wait, Kenkus do have fingers. Yeah, I want it. That's it. That's what I want.
Are you sure? There's a lot of other items.
Is anything gonna be funnier or more fun than that is, like, reusable?
Let's see.
Because I'm gonna put that down, because that...
So there's the Teapot of Peace. It's a magical teapot. If anyone is aware of the teapot being poured, they are immediately compelled to sit down and have tea. With the Wisdom versus DC 18. Works during combat. It can only be used if it is full of tea.
Does that work on, like, creatures as well?
Yes. If they pass the Wisdom saving throw and they have to pass with an 18 or higher, if they don't, they will sit down and have tea with you.
That's...
That's funny. At DC 18, that's a high save.
That is, but, like, that's fun in games and all, but that doesn't get anything done. Like, we'll all sit down to have tea because you guys will probably fail to throw as well.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
end up having tea.
You'll just be disrupting combat.
Yeah. But even if one of you guys do, you're probably just gonna slap them once and it'll knock them out of it. It'll be one free hit.
Now, here's a fun one. This is a wind sword. It's a steel cutlass that resembles a giant feather. It has 5 charges. One charge can be expended to give one attack a gust knockback effect of 10 feet. So it knocks him back 10 feet with a gust of wind. Or all 5 can be expended at once to imbue one attack with 50 feet knockback. And then it resets per long rest.
That is good.
What is the damage on that? 'Cause I might, if it's better than my short sword.
So it will have the same damage, but it knocks people back.
Wait, inform me. How useful is even being able to knock people back in combat?
Quite useful, because if they're melee fighters, if we up close, you push them away and then I can cast spells on them. If we're near any kind of cliff, it's a free kill.
Ooh.
Yeah. You can also push them up against the wall, so then they have less movement options. You can push them like out from behind cover potentially. Yeah, pushing people with wind is quite useful.
There's also a vest of buoyancy. It's a small leather vest enchanted to magically float when exposed to water. It was commissioned by a noble after his daughter almost drowned in the estate fish pond.
Homeboy, I might have to go with the magic sword. That just sounds too useful.
Okay, we'll take the rest of your jewels.
As funny as the fucking chicken ring is, as much fun as it'd be.
Well, what else do you have? What's your full inventory of items?
I have an extra set of leather armor. I have 2 short swords, one of which I don't even use. A longbow, arrows, belt pouch, set of dark clothes with a hood, a candle, a naiad hair ring. What the fuck is that?
Ooh, I will take the naiad hair ring.
God damn it. We've been going at this, just fucking taking and choosing shit. Yeah, take it. I don't even know what it is. Take it.
Okay. So take that, the rest of the jewels. You get...
chicken ring and sword.
Okay, chicken ring and sword. Let me put these into Discord.
Oh, also...
Yeah, I need to
remember the numbers you find mine for the book.
The book, okay. I just don't remember what it was, and I can go get that. There's also a 10-gallon hat that... This one's pretty funny. I just want to tell you guys this one.
It holds 10 gallons.
The 10-gallon hat of hootin' and hollerin' is an ordinary-looking cowboy hat with the words, yeehaw, embroidered on the front. Anyone who wears the hat must succeed against a DC 15 wisdom saving throw or be afflicted with its effect. The hat compels the wearer to speak in a Western accent, frequently using yeehaw, will call anyone the wearer knows as partner, and unknown people as stranger, and replace all ings with ins, and even with writing. The hat can also hold 10 gallons of liquid inside an extra-dimensional space when poured into the hole, much like a bag of holding. The wearer is unaware of any of the hat's effects, and the wearer also gains a +3 bonus to charisma checks while being worn.
3.
Wait,
That...
You want to talk with the drawl there, L?
No, that's okay.
Where's
That's
your
pretty fun.
chicken finger ring? There it is, ring of the colonel. Yeah, I tried to make this session to be a little more laid back and fun. Just get you guys some cool items before you head out.
Thank you.
No, this is fun. I like this.
Too bad Jake doesn't get anything. Okay, bag of endless rats. Nope,
You
that's
used to
not.
lick all your fingers. Oh, that's so good.
It do be finger looking good though.
Finding.
Finger look.
There's also a deodorant soap, a bar of soap that when used to wash one's body eliminates body odor and grants +1 to stealth and persuasion.
Nice.
There's also a dog whistle. When blown, this whistle makes no noise. However, 1d4 rounds of combat later, a dog appears and does one of 4 things. Either pees on the leg of the user, soaking their clothes, and then runs away. Enemies become disgusted and will avoid the user for 1d6 rounds. Poops on the battlefield and runs away. If anyone steps on the poop, they slip and go prone. 3 serves as an emotional support animal, inspiring, giving the user +1d6 on their next roll. 4 distracts the nearest enemy by charging at them and barking, giving the whistleblower advantage on their next combat roll. Then there's also one. There's also one called an edible hat. A hat made of edible fibers, probably corn silk, but possibly hair. Whatever the material, this is a magic hat that gives the consumer one usage of inspiration. If they say out loud, "If I'm wrong, I'll eat my hat," and then eat the hat. Eating the hat takes place over 1d4 rounds of combat. There's a lot of fun things in here.
That's a lot of fun.
Grease grenade, haunted doll.
$1.
Haunted doll. I totally thought you guys would have liked the hole thrower. Just throw holes into like walls and just walk through.
And that, yeah.
Then Stimpy, you got the knife and the fork, right?
The knife, the fork, the chicken fingers ring, and the wind sword.
Perfect. Oh, there's your spell book. Okay, I just put everything into Discord. Okay, so he then goes.
Go ahead.
So he goes, "Is there anything else you wish to trade, my friends? You have given me very much work that I am excited to make progress on."
I think I'm good. Are you good there, bud?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, perfect.
Coolio. So we're just gonna chill with you until we get there, or what's the plan?
Well,
Stand?
how about you guys go explore your items? I've got to get to work on these. And he ushers you out and closes the door behind him. Now,
I think we made out like bandits with.
I agree.
so as your week concludes, so does your journey with Sierra. The carriage one morning comes to a halt, and you guys are led out of it by Sierra. Tom is holding Blaze's body. And you notice that the outside of the carriage is rather ancient looking, with colored scarves and tapestries adorning the exterior. And you also notice that there are no horses or animals to the front of the carriage. I wish you luck, my friends. If ever you need me, I wish I could have you just call for me, but unfortunately I am not so easy to reach. But should our paths cross again, it will be a friendly exchange. Oh. Well, there seems to be a battle ahead. And he points over to the east. And as you guys look over there, you see massive plumes of smoke coming up. It looks about a day's journey away. And then you suddenly hear the sound of a whip crack. And you turn and you see that the carriage has vanished and has left charred tracks in the dirt.
Why couldn't he have done that?
Maybe he was doing that, moron.
So if he had teleported with you guys in there, it would have really messed you up.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was like an eternity for him as well, because he's used to just going from place to place. But there you go. That is this.
Wow.
That is this session. You've got an unconscious Jacob on the ground who's still in a coma.
I take a big disgusting bird shit on his head.
That's fair. I can't make him roll anything to
cast
miss.
Prestidigitation, and I make a poop stain in his fur.
Lovely, lovely. So, yeah, that's where we will pick up. Yeah, so there you go. You got a whole bunch of magical items. You met your second Arcano Mage.
Wow.
You might meet a third one, but I don't expect you will, depending on where you go. But, yeah, you guys are in your last month of your journey to the Forgotten Shores.
Wow. How do we do it?
I don't know. You just somehow not die, and then we keep going. I was gonna have music that whole time, and I completely forgot to turn it on.
Whatever.
So,
We'll fix it in post.
yeah, there you go. Too bad we didn't fix it in pre. Be easier.
Dude, I'm gonna
Well, this
fucking
isn't really
pre-
pre. This is more. Stirring?
Current.
Yes.
That's true. Anyways, so yeah, are we good to play next week, you think?
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah. Wait. Next week.
If not, that's fine. Just let me know. We
No.
can also play on Saturdays. We can play at nights. It's up to you guys.
No. Next week. Next week I'll be good. The weekend of the 25th and 26th. It's my dad's birthday. I'm gonna go up camping with him,
Oh,
so I
okay.
won't be around.
No, you're good. You're good. We will count on next week. Maybe we'll do 2 sessions. I don't know. Next week, if you haven't fully fleshed out your level ups, go ahead and do that for level 5.
Right on, and
Next
hopefully
week's
we can-
session, hopefully we get Jake in there because I kind of made all of next session for Jake. Because the one thing he wanted was a large scale battle. And that's what you guys are going to be going into. But if Jake doesn't come, we might figure something out. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us on this episode of Legends of Aethoria. We know it was kind of more relaxed and laid back and more of a shopping trip than I guess an adventure. But make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at AethorianPod and at Legends of Aethoria. You can also follow Wit. Wit, go ahead and give your handle.
It is at Saint Enome on Twitter. Saint and then E and then Gnome.
Perfect. And also make sure to follow Sick Day Studios, as this is a Sick Day Studios production. That's SickDayStudios.com. And
Very classy with it.
until next time, guys.
Thank you all for joining us on Legends of Aethoria. We will see you again next week. And remember, keep your coin purse close, or Stimpius will find you.